Ticks are on the rise in Virginia, along with the diseases they spread. Researchers at Old Dominion University are developing a unique approach to fighting them, a tick robot. WHRO reports from Chesapeake. On a trail behind the preserve on the Elizabeth neighborhood, a group of ODU researchers are waving white flags. They slowly move along the path covered in pine needles, sweeping pole-mounted cloths back and forth.
It's the gold standard method of collecting ticks.
That's research technician Darian Dean with ODU's Tick Lab. She says this flagging method is an easy way to find specimens.
So the ticks think that something is passing by that could be a potential meal. So they latch on to this flag.
Then the team sticks them with tape and slips them into vials to study back at the campus lab. But today, these researchers aren't just collecting ticks. They're also testing a possible solution to fight the pesky parasites. ODU calls it the tick-bot, a sort of robot on wheels. Basically, it's a remote-controlled car, roughly the size of a large house cat. The car drags a cloth coated in permethrin along the ground. It's a chemical that kills ticks. Professor Holly Gaff says we're never going to get rid of all the ticks.
But the goal with the tick bot here is that we're trying to prevent an area from being heavily tick infested, and so it could at least give some level of protection.
Ticks are a growing problem in Virginia. The warming climate has driven some southern species to spread north. At the same time, northern ticks are moving down because of habitat changes.
Hampton Roads, we're kind of in this crossroads.
She says deer thrive in Virginia's forests, and deer bring ticks. Plus, suburbs are expanding from cities.
We move to the tick areas, like this beautiful place here, where we want to live in nature, but nature is not in balance, and so tick populations are often a reflection of how unbalanced the ecology is.
Ticks survive by feasting on the blood of humans and other animals. They're attracted to heat, movement, sound, and especially carbon dioxide that humans breathe out. In other words, pretty much everything we do makes us easy targets. The reason ticks are such a concern is that they can spread dangerous diseases. Lone Star ticks are the most prevalent species in Hampton Roads. They can transmit a southern rash illness and the much-feared alpha-gal syndrome. That causes an allergy to mammal products like meat and dairy. Black-legged or deer ticks are also around and can carry Lyme disease. Emily Pickle teaches at the Joint School of Public Health run by ODU and Norfolk State University. She says tick-borne illness can be tricky to diagnose. Symptoms like fever and abdominal pain can point to other conditions and often don't appear until weeks or months after a bite.
We know those cases are increasing, but it's a hard thing to explain to a physician, like to put all those pieces together in a way someone's like, oh, I recognize exactly what this is from.
The tick-bot pilot project in Chesapeake started after the local homeowners Association reached out for help. Most people the researchers encounter are well aware of the issue, like 7-year resident Andrew Hillman, who was biking by on a recent visit.
My wife and I call it downtown Tick Town because anytime in the summer, if we want to come down and walk to the dock or walk to the river, I'd say probably 9 times out of 10 you're going to have a tick when you get back home.
Hillman says he can't stay away from the easy access to nature.
We love all the wildlife. It's just, the ticks kind of come with it.
Master's student Willow Baker says ODU's goal is to commercialize the tick-bot to help residents like Hillman.
We've been able to really bridge the gap between the tick research and the communities that we're trying to reach that will possibly be driving these around their backyards in the future.
Officials emphasize the best disease prevention is to avoid getting bitten in the first place. Treat clothing with permethrin, tuck long pants into socks, and check your whole body when you get home. Catherine Hafner, WHRO News.